On Saturday, Donald Trump held his first rally since being indicted for a second time, and it was less than 48 hours since the indictments had actually been announced. Still, Donald Trump went down to Georgia, and he told that crowd that ever since that Thursday indictment, again, less than 48 hours prior to his speech, ever since that indictment, his poll numbers, he says, have gone through the roof. And of course, his fundraising is doing better than ever. Here is what Donald Trump said. As far as the joke of the indictment, it's a horrible thing for this country. The only good thing about it is that it's driven my poll numbers way up. Can you believe it? Fundraising is through the roof, but he did say that's less important. But then he said, but I will tell you, it's driven us right through the sky. There's no measurable metrics that have come out since the indictment was announced last Thursday. Donald Trump is 100% making all of this up. And that crowd in Georgia, and of course later in the day, the crowd in North Carolina, they ate it up. They believe every word this man says. It doesn't matter how crazy it is. It doesn't matter that they could spend 5 seconds online fact-checking him to realize that he's lying to them. They won't do it. There have been no polls that came out between Thursday and Donald Trump's speech on Saturday. And yet he's still telling these people, my poll numbers went through the roof after this latest indictment. Now, here's the thing. After his Manhattan indictment, yes, his poll numbers actually did go up. His fundraising did go through the roof after that one. But we have not seen, as of me sitting right here, right now, talking to you, we have not seen any metrics, because none have been produced, that suggest that Donald Trump has some kind of insider knowledge about his polls and fundraising going up that the rest of us don't have access to. He lied to those people because he's assuming that is what's going to happen. However, he did not have any actual polls to back that up because none had been conducted yet. And in fact, by the way, majority of the polls that have now come out since then actually do show that a majority of people say that Donald Trump should be arrested, he should be convicted. They do believe he broke the law. So if you want to talk about the few polls that have come out since the second indictment was announced, they're not flattering for you at all. But Trump doesn't care, but more importantly, his base doesn't care, folks. We are dealing with people who are allergic almost to reality. The only thing they accept as real are the things that Donald Trump himself tells them. If he told them that the sky was green, they would forever believe that they're looking up and seeing a green sky. Doesn't matter how blue it is, doesn't matter how cloudy it is, doesn't matter if we get wildfire smoke and the sky's actually orange. They will always say, no, the sky is green, because that's what Donald Trump told us. So I don't know how we reach these people. I don't know that we want to reach these people. We don't need crazy people like this on our side. These are people that cannot be reasoned with. These are people that cannot accept reality itself. Maybe there's hope for some of them, but I think for the large pot of them, they are gone. They are lost forever. They have tied their entire lives, their personalities, their identity to Donald Trump. They were so insecure in their own lives, they were looking for that cult leader to come along and basically indoctrinate them and say that you belong here with us. That is exactly how cult leaders operate. And Donald Trump has done a phenomenal job of recruiting people for his cult. To what end? Who knows? We may find that out in the next couple days, and it's probably not going to be pretty. But until then, Trump will continue to lie to them. He'll continue to present them with an alternative reality, and they will continue to believe every single word of it.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.